planted on the foot of the table. So motivation for them tonight to get off the bottom of the table. Western United are missing two key players via suspension tonight. Tommy Ulscock for the accumulation of yellow cards, and Brendan Hamill, who was sent off on Thursday night in Tasmania for two bookable offences. That means a reshuffle to the formation for Mark Rudan's side, who'll start with a back four tonight. Stephen Lustica is a late inclusion. He comes into the Midlands, makes one change after the draw against Macarthur. Steve Ugarkovic regains his starting position after an impressive display in the second half last weekend, including a contender for the goal of the season. Remy Najarine comes out after injuring his hand.
By Connor O'Toole. Speak of players gaining experience, he's one of them this year. Here's Piraeus, cuts the ball back. Lachie Wales made a terrific run. It just needed to be a touch to Piraeus. This time he loops it to the back post. Lachie Wales was there. It falls for Alessandro Diamanti. Can he get there? He can. Diamanti! Looking for his first of the season.
Beautiful run in behind from Dylan Piraeus. Just drifts the ball at the back post. Lachie Wales tries to get there, but they just don't clear it. Just skips away a little bit here from Diamanti. Just one thing that's missing in his game at the moment this year is goals, but
can't win back possession. This is a good chance for the Newcastle Jets. Stamatolopoulos.
Form.
4 goals this season, but hasn't scored since round 7, Archie. Here's Diamanti again, now on that favoured left. This time he tries superstar already. Some warning signs starting to emerge for the Jets here. Field, but injured his groin during the warm-up, so Lustica the late change. Here's Lachie Wales now getting in behind again. Wales passes it across, and that's an own goal. Western United will take the lead. Did it take a touch from a defender? It's in the back of the net.
Behind, Lachie Wales runs off the shoulders, and I think it's Topper Stanley that just gets a touch to it. Usually we're seeing him clear those opportunities, but what a beautiful run, and that's what you want from your wide players, to put it in a dangerous area. Just makes defenders second guess, and unfortunately for Topper Stanley, he gets a foot to it, angles it into goal, because you felt that that ball was going to just drift across, because best Melbourne City, where they are and the quality of players that have got him in that position.
In Melbourne for Monday Night Football. That's brilliant by Diamanti. He left them in their wake, tries a shot. He noticed Italiano off his line.
Josh Risdon there. See when he made that challenge, let that foul a little bit further up the pitch. He tried to run back in. I could see that he was
along. Ball cut back for Yule. Now Stamatolopoulos with the backfield for Ugarkovic. We saw him do it last week.
He can't clear it. That's all he had to do, is trying to lift it to the back post. You could almost sense that Ryan Scott had that covered. But Prusso,
the Italian this time to the far post. A great ball for Besart Berisha, and he doesn't need a second invitation, but the flag is up.
Wow.
I know, if you can draw a line there.
It's very tight, because
there's an arm.
Player at the near post may have kept Besart Berisha on. There wasn't a lot in it. Play continues down the other end. Can they respond here? The Newcastle Jets. Scott comes. Donovan is there. Donovan got getting plenty of space. This is dangerous again for the Jets. Lachie Wales shoots. Italiano saves. It's a nice ball over the top there for Matt Miller in some space. Chance here for the Jets. The header takes a deflection. Ryan Scott manages Diamanti. Piraeus. Too close to Italiano. Now a swift ball move. Has Diamanti on one side, Lachie Wales on the other. Takes a deflection. Wales to Alessandro Diamanti.
He just seemed a little bit slow to get into a position where Besart Berisha could...
And they find an equaliser here. Ugarkovic with a ball to the back post is a good one. Berisha with the header off the line. Stamatolopoulos.
Besart Berisha.
Good insight there from Archie Thompson. Here's Berisha now. Plays it out wide to Sanchez. This is Aaron Calver getting forward. And Dylan Piraeus is on the spot to make it 2. Western United. It was simple in the end. It was Aaron Calver who made the run. And Dylan Parias scores his 6th for the season.
Risha, but Victor Sanchez still had to make an effort to cushion that. Just lays it into a path for Aaron Calver. Just needs to guide that in. But here for me, look at that touch. Has to get forward, lays it into Aaron Calver. And Aaron Calver hasn't played much football. And playing out in that wide position, I actually said you're probably not going to get much of him going forward, but how wrong I was. He made and cushioned it.
Here's Miller for Newcastle. Have they got a response? O'Donovan is there. Scott, the keeper, comes with the fist. Aliabas, the substitute. Possession now. There's a deep ball to Matt Miller. Is a good one. And Hoffman with the shot. Needed the save from Ryan.
Save Ryan Scott.
Corner kick. And tip over the bar again.
Needed. But goddamn, aren't they, when he's in that position, running at pace.
From Jacob Italiano. Luis Italiano. I'm getting the Italianos confused in all my excitement. Jacob's over in Germany, I think, at the moment. But Luis